Hi, today I'm going to talk about the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. More than 4 million copies of this book have been sold around the world. Now, I read a lot of books, but I can't say for sure 100% for me, it is one of the best books I have read. And the reason why I say that is because this book has such practical tips, and by implementing them, I can tell you that I've been able to meditate every day using the methods told in this book. I am a more organized person because of this book, and I have been able to read more books because of this book. So please, if you haven't read the book, read it. Definitely read it. So what I'm going to try now is give you a summary as well as something very important. For each and every suggestion which this book gives, I'll also give you a practical example how you can use that tip in your daily life. So stay tuned. So let's start. So the name of the book is Atomic Habit. It means atomic comes from the word atom, which means small, right? So small changes that you can make. That's the basic concept. It's like the small steps that you take to make bigger improvement. Okay, it's like the old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's like that. Now, one of the most important things and the practical tips which this book gives is the 4 steps. Those 4 steps are: first, make it obvious. What does that mean? That means to make your environment, to make things around you so that it works like a cue. It's like something which is a hint, which is something which is obvious, which you can see. So for example, if you want to read more books, keep your book next to your bedside table. If you want to eat healthier food or you want to eat more fruits, keep a fruit on your table. Or let's say you want to study a new language, keep that book handy. Keep that book in your bag so that when you travel, you have it with you. When I say travel, I mean daily, taking the metro or the train or whatever. Do that. So this is when you make it obvious. It's there. You don't have to make an effort. Second is make it attractive. Make it something that you would look forward to, something that would be exciting for you. So for example, if you want to make it attractive, start with if it is about eating fruits, start with the fruits that are tasty, the ones that you probably like. Or for example, if you want to start reading the book, make it something like a book which you might be really interested in reading. Then let's say the third point is make it easy. Make the process very easy. The process to be able to do that exercise, to do that new habit. So for example, if you want to go to the gym, every day, then keep your gym clothes very handy. Keep them probably once you come back from the work, just keep it on before going to your office, keep it on your bed. So once you come back from office, you just see your clothes and you wear them, right? You just change into your gym clothes. And third, make it satisfying. And how can you do that? That is when you add some kind of a reward to it. What reward can you do? For example, with my nephew and my niece, I have a brownie point thing. Every time they do something good, I give them a brownie points, and when they have an X amount of brownie points, they can use it to buy a toy or whatever they want. You can try doing the same thing with you. So always reward yourself. Okay. Then another very important concept that this book talks about is the environment. Now what does that mean? A very good example that the book gives is of that of a university where a lot of students used to drink more the fizz drink, the soda drinks as compared to water. And the simple thing that the school did, the experiment that was done, was they removed the the vending machines and they put water coolers there. Nothing. Same students, same timings, everything changed. Just the environments, just the availability of the soda drinks wasn't there. Water was there. The consumption of water increased drastically. So this is what you have to do. So for example, if you want to do something, if you want to make something as a part of your habit, make it a part of your environment, make it a part of your daily routine. And when I say daily routine, I mean, for example, if you are not a very organized person, let's say you are like me, before reading the book, now I am. So what you can do, so for example, I have made it a point that I have a specific place where I put all my bills, and that place is just when I enter my house. So every time I put my hand in my pockets and I find some bills, I just put it at that place. Okay, I put it in that folder, in that place where I keep all the bills. It has, because that folder is there, it has made it into a habit now. It's very easy. Okay, so this is another example. Another very good related to environment is the thing about friends. We have heard it from our grandparents, from generations. It has been said that you become the kind of friends you have, and it is really true. It is so true. So for example, if you want to quit smoking, don't stay in a group in which everyone smokes. Try to stay in a group where people don't smoke. You might argue and say, of course, I can't change my friend circle. Then it could be a problem. I'm not asking you to change your friend circle, but until and unless you get that habit, try being in a group who doesn't do something. If you want to read more books, be a part of, Instagram page or where there are things about books. Let's say if you want to quit, for example, you want to quit shopping, you do a lot of technology, you buy a lot of gadgets, stop watching, unsubscribe to the unboxing videos, channels that do unboxing on YouTube. So don't let your environment, your friends, your company do that to you. So have friends, company which actually have a similar identity, the one that you want to have. One of the most interesting concept that this book talks about, and it is also related to the name of the book, which is Atomic Habit, Atom. It is a 2-minute rule of this book, which is fascinating, because what happens is, if the writer says do it for 2 minutes every day. So let's take an example, which is an example which Mr. James Clear has given in many of his conferences, his talks. It is like, for example, you don't fold your laundry very often, and you want to get into the habit of folding your laundry every day. Just start with the socks every day. Something is better than nothing, right? So that if you don't want to go to the gym, just wear your clothes, just wear your gym clothes and take it off. Or let's say, for example, if you want to start a language, just study 2 minutes. I know at the starting you might think that 2 minutes sounds crazy, but it's gonna work, because then you will get into the habit. Okay, the chances of your wearing your gym clothes and not going to the gym are less. When you start reading 1-2 pages, you would go ahead and read it. So it's very important. And one, again, I'm probably saying it for the nth time, but another very important thing is a habit tracker. What is a habit tracker? So the habit tracker is basically what you have to do. If you go on Mr. Clear's website, you can actually download it from there, because I bought the book so I could download it. I don't know if others can. Or just simply take a pen and a paper or an Excel sheet and write everything that you do from morning till the end. Okay? And then just simply write plus for positive habits, a negative sign for the negative habits, and equal to for neutral habits. Neutral habits could be something like, I don't know, taking off my shoes. That's a neutral habit. Good, bad, no. It doesn't affect my life. And then start working on the negative ones and start working on the positive ones. And after every a week or 10 days, reward yourself. It is very, very important. Then let's talk about the last concept about this book talks about, which is the Goldilocks Rule. Now, what is the Goldilocks Rule? It is the optimal, difficulty level. So it's like, for example, if I ask a kid of 2nd grade to do an algebra, quadratic equation, probably it's difficult for him or her. If I ask him to write just the numbers 1, 2, 3, too easy. But probably for them, subtraction and addition is what is optimal for them. So whenever you want to adapt to a habit, start a good habit or quit a habit. So it cannot be like, okay, from tomorrow I won't smoke. I won't smoke one day. Try with one day. Or if you smoke a lot, start with, okay, I will stop. If I think, let's say if I smoke 10 cigarettes a day, I'll start with 6. It's difficult. It's not very difficult. It's not very easy. You won't say instead of 10, I will just smoke 1 cigarette. Start with that. This is a Goldilocks rule. Okay. So guys, this is a book, and there are other concepts also in the book, but these are the main concepts I wanted to share with you. And I hope it is useful. And because I love this book so much, I've planned to give it away. So giveaway. So if you we are going to soon post a giveaway video, and you will know how you can get this book for free. Thank you guys for watching, and please use these tips to make your life better.